If you already learned how to raise your frequency by surrendering to your emotions, I would like to share with you another 5 internal tools that can help you to get even higher. Hi everyone and welcome back to the Spirit Jungle. My name is Ieva and today I would like to share with you 5 tools that can help you increase your vibration. And if you haven't watched my first video, go ahead and do it because it will help you understand how you can raise your vibration without spiritual bypassing. So the first tool that you can apply today is forgiveness. I know, it's easier said than done, but please listen out. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools that can raise your frequency massively in a short amount of time, because we all hold on to so much emotional garbage from the past that there's a lot of potential energy that can be liberated. So forgiveness heals the pain of separation that we experience with ourselves, with other people, with situations, and even God and Source. And holding on to all those negative experiences of the past are actually preventing you from living in the moment, right? And the moment is kind of the most magical place to be in. And also holding on to grudge and anger and negativity is only affecting you, which is very important to realize, unless of course you are intentionally sending negative energy to another person that maybe is very weak energetically and don't know how to protect themselves. Then yes, they will be experiencing it. Of course, don't do it, it's a really heavy karma. But anyways, in most of the cases, you are the one being affected. So when you're forgiving others, what really happens is that you are forgiving yourself for holding on to that grudge, anger, or other negative emotions and poisoning yourself, because all these emotions are making you more toxic because they actually create acidity in your body. And one of the most amazing things that happens when you learn to forgive is that your happiness doesn't depend on other people anymore. And also you become stronger, you get in touch with your personal power, and you prove to yourself that you can let go. And not being able to let go is only a sign of weakness, right? As Mahatma Gandhi said, weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So ask yourself, are you a strong person? And if that's not enough to motivate you, then remember that when you are forgiving others, you're doing it not because you believe that they deserve your forgiveness. You're doing it because you know that you deserve peace. So have enough of self-respect to do this inner work. And if you want a little bit more personalized guidance on how to do this work, you can go ahead and download my free forgiveness meditation. I'm gonna put a link below. So next tool that you can apply is gratitude. So gratitude is one of the most powerful and high frequency emotions that we can emit into the universe. And when we do, goodness surely multiplies in our life, right? And there's so many things to be grateful for. First of all, do you have a functioning body? Can you breathe? Can you smell? Do you have all these amazing sensations? Because remember, some people don't. Do you have access to all this incredible information that allows you to live a happier life? I know you are the lucky one. So many people out there don't even have a shelter or food or clean drinking water. So take a minute each day and go through the things that you're grateful for, maybe even write them down and dedicate a little bit of time to open your heart and really send out that beautiful gratitude boomerang into the universe, and you will see it's gonna come back to you even more. But also, if we go even further into it, I think it's very important to learn to say thank you for all the experiences that we're having, which means good ones and bad ones, because probably you know that often those painful experiences are the biggest catalyst for change. It teaches us the biggest lessons and truly allows us to reconnect with our life purpose. As Rumi said, the wound is the place where light enters you. So be grateful for the negative as well as the positive, because those are experiences that created you, and you are amazing the way you are. So find those situations that you actually judged as negative in the past and realize what goodness did they bring into your life. Maybe traffic on your way home prevented you from getting into accidents. Or maybe losing your job allowed you to connect to your passion, right? Which you would have never done before. Or maybe a certain illness or an accident allowed you to connect to God and get to know the world that you never knew existed. So moving on to step number 3, which is self-love. Self-love is the highway to enlightenment. I'm sure you've heard that before, and there is so much truth in it. Think about it. You are a particle of God, right? So that means whenever you go against yourself in any way, you are going against of all of the creation. So if you're judging yourself, if you're being negative and criticizing yourself, you're doing it to all of the creation because you are a part of it. And if you are loving to yourself, if you practice self-compassion and self-love, you're actually doing it to all of the creation, and then everything around you starts reflecting that love back to you. Of course, it is much easier said than done. And very often, even though we know how important self-love is, we are focusing on others and we're giving, and then we don't have any time to take care of ourselves, and we turn into others to kind of fill our own cup, and we expect to acquire love from external world, right? And this search for love is so deeply imprinted in us that it almost became normal. So since we were children, we were searching for love, from our parents, and then maybe from our childhood friends, from grandparents, and then colleagues, and eventually it turned into searching and trying to acquire love from our partners. So we are trying to do everything to get that tap on the shoulder or that loving word or a smile. And we are always trying to seek love outside of us. But acquired love can never be unconditional. So that's why no matter what we do, we're always left unsatisfied. The truth is that we can only find unconditional love within ourselves. So we are kind of seeking our own attention, and that child within us is seeking for our recognition. So one thing that I would suggest you to start doing today is questioning yourself. For example, that nice outfit that you're wearing, or that car that you want to get, or that certification. Is it really for you? Or it might be that you want it because you think that when you will accomplish something like that, or you will get some material object, you will be more loved. If so, that means you're trying to fulfill yourself through others. That will never ever work in the long term. Only if you truly love yourself, other people will automatically be attracted to you, no matter what outfit you will wear or what car you will drive. Step number 4 is meditation. As you know, we spend such a big part of our lives rushing, running, trying to accomplish something. Our to-do lists are bombarded with tasks and books to read and things to do, and so we are in constant effort. An effort to learn something new, to get a diploma, to get a new job, to find a new partner, and even an effort to become our highest selves, right? And an effort to heal. And any of these things can become really exhausting because we're always trying to control our lives. We're super busy mentally, physically, and even when we are sleeping. Even when we sleep, we can't relax. Imagine, because we dream and we're detoxing all the subconscious garbage that we accumulated throughout the day. And it doesn't really feel like a life. It feels like a mere existence, because when you are always in constant effort, you're not really living. That is where meditation comes in handy. It is one of those rare moments of the day when we can fully relax, when we can be completely present and with ourselves. So it's the moment when we take our hands off the wheel and kind of let that higher intelligence to drive us. And it gets us in a state of flow. So we are letting go of the effort and we are welcoming more synchronicities and more miracles into our everyday lives. And although it is an ancient practice, the benefits of meditations have been proven scientifically over and over again in this century. Meditation reduces stress, increases focus, memory, creativity, helps overcome addictions, and even reduces pain, and does many more things. And since the practice of meditation is proven to release dopamine in our brain, it makes us happier human beings in general. Just like exercise in the gym builds muscles, meditation improves brain networks. So there's no question that it will certainly help you release those lower vibrating energies and in turn get you higher. And now, prayer. So right away, this word might have a lot of religious associations, but it really doesn't have to be religious. It is very universal and it works despite your belief system. So if you don't like the word prayer, you can also call it intention, because indeed prayer is similar to intention. It just requires more focus and more concentration while doing it, right? So the most important thing is just simply to know exactly how to do this practice so you can take advantage of it. Whatever you focus on gets amplified in your reality, right? So this is a perfect tool to use to increase your vibration and attract more goodness into your life. And as well as meditation, prayer has been proven to have many psychological and physiological effects, whether you are religious or not. So you can do your own research on that. And if you don't believe in any higher intelligence, it's okay. Simply pray for yourself. It will still have a beneficial effect on you. Just remember, prayer is not at all about what you say, it is about what you feel. So the universe doesn't really speak English, right? It speaks vibrations and frequencies. So these are the 5 main internal tools that I wanted to share with you guys. Of course, there are so many more, but it's endless tools, right? And I really believe that just using these 5 tools and incorporating them into your daily practice will allow you to raise your vibration to completely new levels. So if you do use at least a couple of these tools that I shared with you, you will certainly start having more energy and willpower, and any other change will simply come from within. Any lifestyle change will be so much easier after using these tools. And then you can incorporate even more tools that will help you to raise your vibrations. So external tools like actually eating healthier or exercising or certain other external activities that you can take. But first, you kind of got to take care of your internal world. So that is it for today, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram. I share many updates, realizations, and inspiration in my account. And I hope you enjoy. Have a blessed week.